if you live the American dream and everything in your life on the outside is fantastic, if you're the one with all the money, with all the promotions, with all the stuff, with all the family, but your inner life is filled with worry or anxiety or fear, the outer stuff does not matter. And some of us have lived that way. But if our inner life is flourishing and thriving, then no matter what's going on in our outer world, we're going to be doing okay. So we're trying to learn from David. How do we gain an inner life like that? How do we gain a heart that is like God's own heart? And part of that we see in the life of David is learning how to deal with mean people. In fact, this is such a big part with where we're at in history, seeing COVID numbers go back up. Know that next year we're heading into midterm elections. We know we're going to be dealing with more and more mean people. And if you're not prepared to deal with mean people, last week I said it's going to knock you off balance. Like if you got a little shove unexpectedly, you would have to compensate because you just got knocked off balance. Same thing happens to us emotionally. If someone is mean to you and you're not prepared ahead of time for that, it will knock you off balance emotionally. When you're knocked off balance, you compensate. So some of us, we find that we walk on eggshells around certain people who are mean to us. And that's not who you are. It's not how you like to live, but you've been knocked off balance and you're compensating by walking on eggshells around somebody. For some of us, you stuff it, and then you let off steam later. So maybe it's when you're home or with your family, or it comes out in other unhealthy ways. You stuff it when you're around the mean person, and then boom, all that steam erupts at once. And you don't like that. It's not who you are. It's not who you want to be. But you're compensating because you're around mean people. Or maybe you just start becoming mean in return, either to the person who's mean to you, or just in general, meanness can be contagious. And you don't like that. That's not who you are. It's not who you want to be, but you're compensating because you weren't prepared to deal with mean people.